Our next guest is Tux, and he happens to be the oldest resident we have at the shelter right now. He is 14 years old. He's also one of our largest cats on the adoption floor, weighing in at 17 pounds, 2 ounces. So that's just a lot more to love and a lot more experience at providing love. Tux is a super sweet guy. He's a little shy at first, a little nervous around new situations, but he's starting to warm up. He's starting to get used to shelter life. Some of our volunteers are even saying that he is a little bit of a lap cat. I haven't spent a great deal of time with him myself, but when I was introducing myself to him earlier this morning, he was showing me where he wanted to be petted. He was, kind of rubbing on my hand, marking my hand a little bit. He likes to have his kind of face scratched and rubbed, and he's just a super quiet, sweet, gentle guy. He's just a very distinguished older gentleman. He arrived here through no fault of his own. His owner even left us a little note, which is a very sad story. And we are here to help the people in the community, and this is a good example of that. So the gentleman who wrote the note said that his wife has cancer and is in the hospital, and since he's there every day, they have to part with Tux because they're not home enough for him. He had his brother bring him to the shelter because he couldn't bear to do it himself. And he asked that we would do what we do for all of the other animals that we provide care for, because he needs to be in another place so that he can get the best care possible. So that's what we're going to do for Tux. Tux came to his previous owners as a feral cat. They took him in. They've had him for the entire 14 years. They turned him into an incredibly loving cat. They did all the right stuff to socialize him. They did say that he's a little nervous around strangers and kind of is that cat that your company never sees because he runs and hides. But since he's been here, I can see where he might have grown out of that a little bit. So he just needs a great place to spend his retirement years. Because he is a senior at 14, he would go home for $57.50.